Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today, we have a knife to unbox coming in from Kansept Knives. Thank you to them for sending this in for us to take a look at. If you like knife and EDC content, you're in the right spot. I release daily videos, and hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. Love seeing what you have in your pocket. So I am really excited about this one. This is the new Kansept Kryo, and this is a Kim Ning design. This is one of my favorite designs from Kansept. Now, as far as I know, this is the first time they've done a Kryo in a premium form. It's always been a budget form, I believe. At least that's the only way I have seen it, and they updated it from, I believe it was D2, a Kryo in D2, and then they upped it to 12C27 earlier this year with micarta handles, and now they've upgraded it yet again, and I saw this and I thought it looked amazing. I love the design of the Kryo. We have this beautiful drop point blade, a nice large cutout here, and we have a really well done front flipper, nice snappy detent, and the detent is going to be nice and early there, so you'll be way past it, even underneath that flipper tab there. Yeah, very, very nice, very smooth. Boom. And then we have nice access to our lock bar there with the chamfer. Yes, this is, I remember getting the first Kryo. I think I bought that one or something, and I loved the knife. And then they upgraded it with micarta and the 12C, and I was like, this is just a great, great design. It's very comfortable, at least in my hands. It is just a super, super comfortable knife. And even that, we have an open spine here. There's no back spacer. We just have a couple of titanium standoffs here to match our pivot. And then we have a milled tie clip here. That's kind of an off blue from the other blue on the handle. So a nice bit of contrast going on, but not too much. It keeps it very subtle looking. And then we just have a blasted titanium frame. Now, for the people who aren't familiar, this is a good size knife. We're going to be looking at 3.5 inches of cutting edge, depending on where you want to call it. For total, we could say 3 3/4, and then we're coming down there 8 and just shy of 8 1/8, sitting right in the middle. So to put that in a little perspective, we got the QSP Penguin up top here and the Civivi Elementum on the bottom, and it is going to tower over both of those. And then we have the Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2. It's going to be sitting right in between both of them for its length, but it is pretty close in its total blade to the PM2, but still going to be a little bit shorter. I was thinking this might be a good comparison, and it is pretty close. The RSK from Hogue and Doug Ritter, it's just a little bit longer in the handle, but if you've ever held an RSK or have an RSK, it's going to be very similar to that in hand. As far as the weight is concerned, it has some heft to it, but I don't think it's not overly heavy. Let's go 3.7. Oh, it's a level 4.3. Okay, I guess it is. My mind's been playing tricks on me. Some knives that I thought were heavier weren't quite as heavy, and then vice versa. Some knives I thought that were heavy weren't quite that heavy. I thought this was going to be one of them cases where, you know, it's a little bit larger, but it makes sense. It feels pretty healthy. And then we do have these very nicely sculpted handles, chamfered around all the way. Very, very comfortable. I love this design from Kim Ning. And then Kansept, just, they have really stepped up their OEM capabilities and their production levels. We'll go ahead and see what this thing looks like in the pocket. We have that nice milled clip. Should be very, very standard as far as what this looks like. Milled clips all act fairly similar. You can see here it pokes out of the pocket fairly nicely, and a lot of people enjoy that. That gives them the ability to grab a hold of this knife and pull it out of the pocket with no issue. And it does have very good retention on that pocket clip. So let's go ahead and check our edge. And I don't know if I even said, but this is going to be coming in S35VN. I think I honestly skipped over that, but if you're not familiar, Kansept does a lot of S35, which, you know, that's pretty routine. There are a few where they've used 20 CV, but I would say Kansept's bread and butter is their S35VN, and they do a very, very good job with their S35. Easily recommend their S35VN steel. Seen a lot of testing done on it. I have used a lot of it, and it has always been very, very good to me. So let's go ahead and we'll check our centering after all that fooling around. We have very nice tolerances in there, and our blade is perfectly centered up. Look at that blade stock. A nice, healthy blade stock there. And we have no detent lash. Very nice detent. No pivot lash. Soft open, and we're looking at like 30%. And that is pretty much holding true even when I give it a good one. Yeah, I'd say like 35%. So a nice healthy lockup there. Let's go ahead and we'll check this lock and see what we got. There's no movement in there. It is locked up solid. Very nice. Let's see what we got. Just some taps to see. Couple of taps just to make sure that lock is not going to slip off the tang. Very good. Sounds good. Feels good. Very good. Very good. Love that action. Look at that. That's exactly what I want to see right there. Just a nice controlled closing, fluid. That's exactly what I want to see. Whatever they're doing with their, the knives they've been putting out this year, if they keep this up, they are on their way to the top of the tippy top. They're already up there, but they just continue to cement their legacy. They've put out some really good OEM projects this year, and they've put out countless cool new designs in their premium line. They've also done a lot with their budget line and opened up a whole new budget line with tenable knives, and they've put out several designs on that line as well, and they got a bunch more coming in 2024 into 2025. The Fenrir, I believe, will be up very, very soon, and I really am looking forward to that one. But you'll have to let me know, what do you think of the Kim Ning Kryo here? Let me know if you've ever checked out the budget version or the premium version even. There's been several variations of it over the years, and this is definitely the top of the cake right here. They did this design justice. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new here, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release any new content, even when I go live, which I do every Saturday and Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Everyone and anyone is welcome. So stop by and say hello. I'd love to have you. I will put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.